You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. 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 Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Welcome to episode 16 of season 8 of Talking Raptors. Barry Taylor here with Nick Reynoldsson. 16 episodes. I don't think we've ever done 16 episodes.
No.
This is what a global pandemic does.
Just needed the world to shut down, baby.
Incompetent government making this podcast a better place.
Yeah, you like this podcast? Thank Dougie.
Broadcasting as always on Raptors Republic, raptorsrepublic.com.
Get your sixes. Come get your sixes. We got a six from here, six over there, six from the six.
Drake, here's your royalty money. Is there anything from the...
He had Adonis shooting hoops, man.
Whoa, okay.
Kid was hitting some shots.
Okay.
Little Adonis.
I like it.
Gonna be a baller. Already looks exactly like Malachi Flynn. Identical. You know what? Just imagine the AAU team that Drake is gonna have. Like if his son keeps playing basketball, if he Joe Jackson's his son a little bit into basketball, you know what I mean? Which you know he's gonna do.
Sure.
If a kid, how old is that kid? 4? If he's already putting out videos of his kid, you know what I mean? He's already pushing him.
Yeah.
So just imagine that, like.
You think he's gonna start his own AAU?
He better. He's Drake, man. Get the OVO AAU and
he can sponsor Orangeville Prep.
Nah, he'll start his own, man.
Okay.
He's gonna start his own.
They play out of his house?
They can. That's what's the greatest part is. It's just go in the backyard, man. Got a full court.
Fuck yeah.
Chubbs has a gun, but don't worry about that. It's all right.
Security. Your kids are safe.
Kids are safe.
Thing one.
Man, what another roller coaster week.
Ups and downs.
Where to begin?
Peaks and valleys, Barry.
Gary Trent Jr. appears to be the greatest Raptor of all time already.
Yeah.
He surpassed Kyle Lowry. It's over. He did it. Had the one game where he's plus 54 against the Warriors.
History.
Got a career high 31 points. And then hit that buzzer beater against Washington, which he just took the rebound and was like, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
I'm doing this on my own.
Yeah, we're not giving it to Pascal, buddy. Get out the way.
That is not happening. OG was also on the court. I don't think so.
No, I will throw Raul Neto to the floor and shoot this bitch.
The balls it took, and then he delivered.
That dive that Raul Neto did. He almost took out his own teammate's knee.
That was bad. But did you see Gary Trent Jr.? He's like, yeah, I knew he was going to do that. I saw him do it against like,
did
the
it
Knicks
last
or
game.
something. Yeah.
That's a baller, son. That's
That
the
really
scouting
is.
report right there.
That's not bad at all. Norm is also doing extremely well in Portland. It's really nice to see both teams, like Dame tweeting about Gary Trent still.
Yeah.
Is pretty dope. And
More than Norm, which is amazing. Which is
there's a lot of mutual love anyway between the Trailblazers and...
I wonder how Norm feels, though. You ever think about that? Like, as much as because we're just now looking for, I watched Portland yesterday. Norm is great. Norm fits perfectly.
He had like 34 points or something.
They lost though. Did
they?
Yeah.
It was the Clippers.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They lost. Dame had a bad game.
Okay.
And just Norm fits perfectly, bro. No defense necessary. Fucking shoot when you're open. Go get him.
It's fun.
Yeah, man. He's gonna have fun, man. Also, the Clippers broadcast. I don't know I didn't learn their names. I don't like them. I try not to watch Clippers games, but Norm's playing. I gotta tune in.
Right.
But so anyhow, their color guy was like, they were just talking about how Norm's last big deal is coming to an end at the end of the season, and he's gonna make money. And he's like, don't get me wrong, he is worth that money. It's just you have to ask yourself, are you gonna pay him $20 million or upwards? And then the other dude was like, you think Norman Powell is worth that money? He's like, yes, I do. He's like, okay. He's like, I want you to remember this, and so I can bring it back to you in the summer.
What, really?
Yeah. And I swear to God, at first I thought it was Portland's broadcast. I'm like, what kind of fucking shit? But it was the Clippers broadcast.
I mean, if you needed another reason to not like the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh my God,
here we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Poor Surge, man. They're wasting you on that team.
It's too bad. No, what are you going to do?
Yeah, fuck them. Who cares?
Gary Trent Jr. looks great.
Yeah, I think Masai won that trade.
Part of me though watching it because he's also opting out, and
100%.
I'm like, yo, are we gonna be able to afford this guy now? Like, I think the consensus is he's more in like the $13 million range.
Yeah.
Which is
13 to 16, I would say.
Hey, man.
It's cheaper than Norm. Anyway, you look at it,
Exactly.
it's gonna be cheaper.
yeah. So whatever.
And we've said this before. His upside is higher than Norm's is.
yes, he's younger. He's only 22.
Yeah. Oh, they call Norm a polished product
Okay.
on the broadcast.
Well, there you go. Good for. That's the Clippers broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, everything's good.
Yeah, I mean, and seeing Gary Trent Jr. and OG become best friends is
Loving that.
That is the best shit ever.
Well, I mean, OG body slamming Schroeder to the ground.
Yeah, that's
And then immediately,
World War III broke out, baby.
Gary Trent was there pushing, throwing bodies.
In the mix, yeah.
Gotta love it.
You know who's scary though? Montrezl Harrell.
He is very scary.
That
yes.
motherfucker.
I didn't know he had that in him, I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was more of a quiet, reserved dude.
No, he'll kill you.
He is not, yeah.
He's ready.
He looked like he wanted to murder someone.
Dude, he got his he has a gold mouth
He had
guard.
a grill.
Yeah, that looks like grills.
Yes.
That is fucking gangster.
I didn't know he was that guy. I thought he was just like a quiet dude that played well, but he's scary. And did you see someone asked him after the game, do you have a beef with OG now? And he goes, I have a beef with anyone not in a Lakers shirt.
Yes, that's
Jersey?
That's the way it should be.
Want
Love
that?
it.
It's not bad.
Should we talk about Marcus All in this first segment here?
Okay, well, he comes out flying, first of all. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, dude, okay, you couldn't do that once in the bubble? Like, you couldn't put
No.
this effort in once?
Could not.
You know? He looked good. I miss him.
Yeah, I missed him, and he was giving game to Pascal. Like, he was talking to Pascal, like giving him like, dude, you did this wrong, do this, and like it was fucking amazing, man.
Man, he's the best.
Yeah, I really miss that guy a lot.
Fuck. Really do.
And so the reason Marc Gasol's not on our team, I mean, he said he can't fill the role that we need. You could have.
Yeah, no, there's...
And now you have no role. You're going to have no role.
yeah.
So
I do find it where he's like, I can't believe they signed Drummond. I was like, you can't? Like, really? All right.
And yeah, it was very, because he didn't talk to the media for 3 days. So,
yeah. And he's like,
know.
it's a tough pill to swallow. I was like, it is?
Yeah.
What? It's like, okay.
They gave him 2 years.
Yeah.
Still. God, you should have just came, man. You should have asked for a buyout. Come on.
I'd love to see that. But that said, though,
We'll give you $50,000.
all of a sudden, Aaron Baines knows how to play basketball.
Listen,
Last 3 games.
Aaron Baines looked like a basketball player for the last 3 games.
Dude, but when Westbrook chucked it off his head, that one, I was just like, that's where that man is right now. Where he's just like, he's getting the ball thrown in his face so players can avoid travels. You know what I mean? They're like, instead of putting up a wild shot, I will chuck it off Aaron Baines' face,
Big target.
get the ball back,
Big target.
and maintain possession.
I think when he did it, Aaron Baines said, that was my face.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, bro,
Like, dude.
Good God.
But it was so much. It was just like, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's the way it goes. And
Aaron.
then Westbrook shot them out the game. So shout out to Russell Westbrook.
yeah. But Baines has looked good, man. He's
He's let's not go good.
he hasn't looked bad.
He looks like a backup center.
There you go.
Looks like a competent
That
backup
is
center for
that
3
is
games.
The biggest compliment that man has
That's
received.
that's all we need. That's all he should be.
Yeah. Speaking of centers, Boucher's he's not doing too well. Right
I don't
now.
know what's going on with Chris Boucher.
I'll tell you what's going on. He's got too much focus off the court. He's got all his endorsements.
G-strings, Puma.
He lost it. He didn't lose it. I take that back. He's distracted.
Right.
He's distracted. He did not lose it.
Little Hollywood.
Yeah. But now I think it's going to hit him. He's going to be like, shit. All right, put all that stuff on hold. You know?
I hope so.
I think so. I have faith in the man.
Boucher also listens to shit. Boucher might have listened to this goddamn podcast before. Boucher, he knows what's up. I think it was last year. He called out Will Liu,
I remember that. Yes,
which
he
is
did.
fucking. I love that.
Yeah.
Call out players, dude. That honestly scares the shit out of me when people in our Twitter accounts Don't at fucking players, eh?
No, don't
do that for our account. We are not the ones. We don't want any. I don't want it. We have no analysis.
Look at our feed. Have we ever added anyone? I think ever.
We do.
Doesn't happen.
We talk shit in our own house, man.
Exactly.
We do not. I would never say this shit to their faces.
Not putting anyone on blast.
No.
To their face.
Not at all.
Let us live behind the curtain.
Yeah, let us talk shit in peace. Don't you narcs, you fucking snitches.
Crazy shit.
I'm 5'6".
He's just in a funk, but I think he's just had so much off the court stuff going with the cheese strings, the Puma, the Mary Browns. He's doing a lot of promo. You know, he's not in the gym at that time.
No, he went mad Hollywood.
So
he's getting that money, man. He can't be mad at it. Nothing's gonna happen this season. It's all good. Get the money.
Can't be mad at it, but just know it's reflected on the court, Chris.
Yes, and you cannot play center because you're the same weight as me.
Yes, fair enough.
There's a don't know what's happening.
There's some form of truck.
It's Chris Boucher heard us talking shit. Look what you guys did.
There he is. He just signed a deal with a dump truck company. He's fucking here to promote Mack dump trucks. What else happened this week? Anything? I mean, it's just what are your thoughts right now? Like, they're playing Chicago Thursday. Today, technically, this podcast is coming out, and they're like, yeah, this is a big game.
I mean, I do. I'll never root for them to lose, and I'll never be happy when they lose. It's not. If you play sports, like, it's not in your. You're just not built like that, dude.
Right.
Like, you're never gonna be happy for a loss. Like, that's fucking weird to me. It's just like I said before. It's like you just gotta know, like, the pain of losing. The pain of losing isn't. It's not as deep as it would be any other year.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
That's all.
Yeah.
Like, it still sucks, man. You don't ever want to lose anything.
Yes.
So
but of all seasons,
lose this one, yeah.
This is the one. You're in Tampa. The season is a fucking joke.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry has a foot infection, toe infection, something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Kyle Lowry is still golfing?
Yeah. Dude, there was a shot of him during the game against the Lakers, and I swear to God, he looked like he was asleep sitting on the bench.
Or depressed.
Dude, he had his fucking head down, and his hat did say golf.
Yeah.
So, yes, I for sure think he's still golfing. And he was like, he looked like when you see a man asleep on a park bench, like sitting, leaning forward. Which, I wouldn't blame him. I'd be like, yeah, man, whatever. I don't know. And he might not be golfing only because he's like, it's not a good look, you know?
Yeah, well, that's what I asked.
I'm sure he wants to. I'm sure I'd be fine with it if he was. I
think he might be. That's what I'm saying.
Go for it, man.
I think he might be.
He earned it. He can do that.
Hey, man, that toe is not affected by golf the same way it is, basketball, right? So.
And do you think, like, I'm sure it's obviously a very legit injury. I'm not suggesting anything like that. But is it something like, say, he were traded to a contender, he would be playing through right now? If
he had to play, I think he could play. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering.
If there was shit at stake that is not the goddamn play-in game. Yes.
Yeah. Not by any means am I judging him or saying.
No. Hurt the other foot, bro. Golf
Dude,
some
go
more.
golfing.
We're good with it.
Literally go golfing. It's fine. I don't care.
No.
Collect your money and go golfing.
Heal up. Get to 100. Sign the legacy contract in summer and let's run it back.
And right before we started recording, you brought up a really good point. Yeah, it does suck to lose. The players for sure don't want to lose. They for sure are not tanking. But it kind of sort of seems like management might be like, like,
yeah. I mean, what is the glaring problem with our team?
Yeah.
It's not a new problem. It's been like this since the beginning of the tip-off.
Everyone knows.
Probably lost that motherfucker too, that tip-off.
Yes. That's where it started.
So it's like if your management doesn't put money in to sign anybody to fix your problem, what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Now, boys, you're gonna have to fucking pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. Go figure it out, right? Like,
they're watching the games.
Yeah. They also are not making any money. They're making no revenue money. Right? Like you're not in Toronto. Doesn't benefit MLSE to play in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I wonder how there's got
There's got to be a deal. Like
Yeah.
Adam Silver said that Wheel would get special compensation. What I took that to mean is he's going to give us a fucking check of money,
Yeah, for sure. For sure he is.
right?
For sure.
So it's like they're what is MLSE's incentive to spend money this year?
They did sign.
A whopping 6'9", Dizzy Gillespie. We signed a jazz musician.
Dude, you're right. He's 6'9". He averages over 10 rebounds a game and apparently is a rebounding beast. But
yeah, I'm pumped to see him, man. We need help.
shout out to Blake Murphy, who got the mention in the Shams tweet.
He's.
Come on.
I wish it was Woj. Just because I got
Well,
beef
yeah.
with Shams this year. But shout out to goddamn Blake Murphy, man.
Blake got dropped.
Woo!
Wow.
Big time Blake.
Congrats to Blake. Hey, man, we've been saying this for a while now. He's one of the only reliable people on that thing.
It's literally the only person we trust. Is Blake Murphy.
And he's a great dude and a hard worker. So shout out to Blake. That is awesome. But yeah, again, the guy's only 6'9", so we still don't have a center.
We still, Oh, I thought you said Blake Murphy was 6'9". I'm like, he is not, but he could play center.
I mean, I think so.
I just don't want Pascal or OG to die, man. You can't. These guys can't fucking be asked to play center every day. This is crazy shit. It feels like it's very clear from MLSE, like you guys are on your fucking own in Tampa. We'll see you when you get back. Don't worry. Yeah, Masai, trade whoever the fuck you want. Get money off the books. We're losing it by the boatload, brother.
So the next 4 games are Bulls, Cavs, Knicks, Hawks. I mean, normally you'd think, yeah, they could win all those. But
Yeah,
Going
the
into
Tampa
them.
Bay Raptors, 2 of those games are fucking terrifying.
going into them, so are you like, I hope we go 4-0?
Yes. I hope we win every game for the rest of the
the
fucking
rest of the
franchise
season.
history.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get in the. I mean, that's what I want in my heart, but in my
Yeah.
brain knows that I shouldn't want that.
Yeah.
Right? There's like a. There's both. Like there's. I wouldn't be a good GM because I love motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I love them.
yeah.
Fall in love with players, right? I would be a terrible GM. But if you use your brain, you're like, no, man, this is the only. We're never for years. We're not going to be in this position.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, right? Like
Right.
it's right fucking there. It's right there.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Now Dizzy Gillespie's gonna come in, pull down 15 fucking boards, and we're going to the top, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Gonna fucking lose a play-in game, and I will trash my fucking apartment.
Hey, it's been a heck of a ride.
Yeah, no, it's a weird season, man, and I'm on I'm a professional fence sitter. I can see the benefits of both sides. It just makes so much sense to go get a fucking lottery pick, man. And I don't. I'm literally going by what people say. This is a deep draft. I know 3 of the dudes, maybe
Yeah,
4 of them. I know.
Yeah, I'm also going completely on what other people say because I have not watched.
Because Jalen Suggs, I think they're saying, is going second, and I don't know. He didn't look very good in the final game.
Also, do we want another point guard?
Or a guard? Do we need a guard?
Like,
Why
I
do we
think
need
we're
a
good.
guard?
Yeah, I think we're good.
We have the Son of God on our team.
Thing 2.
That actually segues nicely into thing 2. Eric Flynn
He's become a legend.
he has quickly established himself as part of, if not the leader of Raptor Nation.
He's the creator, leader of Raptor Nation. Raptor Nation didn't exist before Eric Flynn.
Not in all caps, that's for sure.
I never. Who has called him Raptor Nation before Eric Flynn burst onto the scenes?
So the man has been posting things. It's still exclusively on Facebook, is that right?
He's not. He doesn't have a Twitter.
And it's a lot, though. He's been going a little more regular than...
I check every day, and every day I check, there's something fucking new and beautiful every time.
You did reach out and went for a friend request. He did not. He's not accepted yet.
He has not. No,
Not yet.
This is the creepiest thing I've ever done for this podcast. By the way, is asked. I mean, the main goal is to get Eric Flynn on this podcast. Let's say that.
That's
to
the dream.
People. That's why I'm gonna try to reach out. But after this one, we don't. This might not happen anymore after I read this.
Okay. This week's Eric Flynn post, when this is coming from Easter, is that correct?
This was Easter. You're good. Wow, I shouldn't say goddamn in this one.
You take it away. Let us speak the gospel of Flynn.
This is the day. He is risen. It's time for America to begin a new chapter. All you liars who want to call a national day of prayer, God says today is a day for national call to repentance. I, as an American, first. Only because of God I have brown skin. I challenge all believers to fall down on your knees and ask God for forgiveness. What we as Americans did to the Native Americans, how we tried to wipe them out. Forgiveness for how we raped and murdered those doing one of America's grossest sins. We as Americans and true followers of Christ and not a political party ask God to forgive us and all the wrongdoings we have done, the wrongs of our fathers and our fathers' fathers. A lot of us want to say, He is risen. This is not a statement or a question, this is a fact. The question to you is, has He risen and is He alive and living out His purpose in you? You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You are a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Therefore, go into all the world and show everyone that the cross and the empty tomb is stamped and engraved with the only thing that matters is my love for you and your love for others. Only then will all men know you are my disciples. I don't know about you, but God spoke to my heart and soul today, and I didn't have to go to a building, nor did I have to cash app Him.
Okay. This was on Easter. This one came out.
Yeah.
Because that's the He's risen part. There's a lot there. There's a lot to unpack. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's, I don't, hey, man. We're just here to give the gospel, Eric Flynn. We don't need to interpret it. This is a man that people are clamoring to get on Twitter.
He has to.
You guys should go look at his couple of his posts about women referees and then then re-question if you want Eric Flynn on fucking Twitter.
This man posted about female referees. I like seeing women officials out in the NBA, but what I don't like is incompetence, in all caps.
Incompetence!
Just to have women officials. I have seen a lot of all caps incompetence.
Incompetence! Raptor Nation, this is your leader.
That is a fine line you are walking.
Is this your king?
Mr. Flynn.
Yeah, Eric Flynn. Guys, I guarantee you it's 2 more podcasts before it's absolutely so problematic that we cannot read it on air. I guarantee that.
You know what?
It's on its way, man.
Until then, the gospel of Flynn
continues. Amen.
Thing 3.
Hey, just another segue. They're all coming naturally today. Speaking of social media, I guess Facebook still considered social media.
Yeah. That's the Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers crowd, buddy. Which, by the way, everyone should fucking listen to.
That versus just exclusively was on Facebook.
Yeah, on Easter, it's Steve Harvey hosting. That was my dad's shit.
Hey, man.
It was really good, by the way. And if you're young and you don't know who those people are, go listen to the verses and count how many times you've heard the fucking samples of those music.
Kyle Lowry's mom tweeted about it.
Goddamn, I retweeted that shit right away because I was fired up. I got my girlfriend pregnant. I made mistakes. I have ruined my life financially because of the Isley Brothers.
You got rid of freedom.
Yeah,
because of that verses.
It's it, buddy.
It's a good verses.
We have to. This podcast is now on Patreon. I need all the money I can fucking get.
Couple big social media blow ups since our last podcast. One,
Eric Flynn every day.
That's just straight gospel. Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport snapping at each other.
Yeah.
Michael Rappaport posting DMs, which is
the shadiest cop shit ever.
Yeah, that's
not
a
cool,
good look.
bro.
That's not a good look. I was a fan of his podcast for a while, actually. I liked it. He had some good shit going on there. But then, yeah, he's fallen off. And then Paul Pierce goes on Instagram Live for a couple hundred people and just throws his career away.
Also throws poker chips at women, which I find the most disturbing. You couldn't get ones, bro? You're a Hall of Famer.
And then
get a cash.
What I was wondering is, like, do they pick up those chips and then at the
who
end
cashes
of the night,
out? His wife?
Do they exactly? Do they're like, I think this is a $10 chip here, Paul. Can I get $10, please? Both stories are fucking crazy to the point where you brought this up And it's a great point, and now I think I might be completely on board. Is this stuff like
This
real?
it
It's
feels
staged.
staged. Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, looking at the Paul Pierce one, he can't be that dumb.
He's not.
You cannot be.
You work for Disney, bro. You know this.
You can't be that dumb. Like, you can't. He can't be.
No,
I don't
he's
give
not.
a fuck if the man wheelchair.
He also wasn't that drunk to be like on a whim throw your career. He's not. He was not like that. Trust me, I've been very drunk.
And he's also not the most social media savvy person.
No. At first, I was like, oh, he's trying to FaceTime his boy and fucked it all up.
Yeah. I just don't believe he's that dumb. So he must have known he was getting fired, or they weren't going to renew his contract at the end of the
Something like
season. So he's like, all right, I'm going out on my terms.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then the Durant Rappaport thing, I listened to Michael Rappaport's like podcast response to it. Again, he's an actor, so keep that in mind. He did seem pretty genuine. Like, seemed genuinely pissed. And Kevin Durant, I don't know what's going on with that guy. He is very sensitive. He's got some stuff
I don't think so, man.
in his
The
head.
more I've thought about this, I don't think he's sensitive. I think he's just is down to talk shit on Twitter. I really do believe that.
I mean,
Like
he
how
had
we said we don't fucking at Chris Boucher when we make fun of him and shit like that. He likes it. At me. Fucking say it to me. I got something to say to you.
He had a burner account though.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
we didn't grow into the man he is now, where we know him
Now he's
as a serpent of a man. You know what I
free
mean?
of burner accounts now.
Yeah,
he
he's
took off the training wheels,
Dude, yeah, you got that monkey off his back, and right to Rappaport's DMs. I just think I thought about this a lot, dude, and I really do think that like the mold of it, like LeBron, KD does not want to be that.
So he's trying to go opposite.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I really do believe that, and I really believe like you know how there's a standard of superstar athlete, and you're held to this. Remember Charles Barkley? I'm not a role model. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we've been going like he was on the opposite end, right? Charles was like fought back against that shit, right?
Yeah.
So now you look and like it's Kyrie and KD that are like, no, bro, I don't need to fucking dance for you, motherfuckers. I'm a human being. I'm better than anyone you fucking know at basketball and anyone you've ever seen play the fucking game.
Yeah.
And what can you say to me? No, I don't have to do this. I can say whatever the fuck I want. You gonna criticize me? Well, bitch, I'll criticize you.
Okay.
That's what I like.
I could see that.
That's
that
what I
makes
think.
sense.
Because LeBron is so perfect, right?
He's got a great image.
So he's the standard of, you know what I mean? And they come to him with this stupid shit like, get vaccinated and show your people. And you're like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, do not ask fucking anybody to do that shit, let alone LeBron James. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, no. LeBron has to deal with that. You're never going to ask KD to get vaccinated and tell his people. You know
I'd
what I mean?
love to know what Kyrie thinks about vaccinations, just out of curiosity.
I don't know. Who knows?
But just real quick, that guy has been playing out the fuck control lately. Kyrie Irving,
He's amazing.
dude, he is amazing.
Yeah. Dude, he's like literally who's more fun to watch than Kyrie Irving play basketball?
Dude, who has ever had a better handle than that?
Nobody.
Man? Like, I've never seen that in
It's nuts.
the 30 years I've been watching basketball. That is bananas.
He's insane. Then Rod Strickland's his goddamn his godfather, right?
Sure. Why not? I didn't know that, but makes sense.
Yeah.
But the Kevin Durant thing, I definitely could see what you're saying about him wanting to be like the antithesis of LeBron and be
Or
like,
not even like he thinks about that. Well, I bet you he definitely thinks about LeBron and being better than LeBron, right? You have to as a competitor, right?
Sure.
Like you that's the other dude, right? But I do like I don't know. Like he's a very like Kevin Durant's like a Silicon Valley, like he's in that world. You know what I mean? That was like a big deal when he went to the Warriors. Like he established all this shit, right?
Yeah.
And then moved the company to New York.
yes.
And that's when everyone thought he was going to the Knicks. And I just think he fucking views his journey like differently than LeBron. Like LeBron is here for. LeBron got 3 kids. LeBron's a family man. LeBron's in fucking Space Jam.
Yeah. What did you think of that trailer, by the way?
I'm 100% seeing it.
Looks
I'm
pretty
all
great.
in.
That D Wade little thing when I don't know what Bugs Bunny's girlfriend's name is, but
Lola?
Is that what her name is? Lola?
That's Lola, yeah.
That
But I don't think that, he just loves her. What happened to Babs Bunny?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. But the best part about all this is they did not put Pepe Le Pew in the...
No, but the dudes from Clockwork Orange are in there.
That's my point.
So
They literally gang raped somebody in a movie.
what's going on there?
That's someone fucked up. That's what happens, man. Someone fucked up.
Also missing.
I love
from-
Stanley Kubrick.
Also missing from
Well,
Space Jam 2 is Kevin Durant. So
see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Now, you think no one asked him? Or you think he said no? Because I think no one asked him.
I don't think anyone asked him.
And that's LeBron being a petty bitch.
Well,
How is it not?
that's more of that. But how much more of a power move is that? Being like, I'm gonna call you out on Twitter. Like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna put you in my blockbuster movie.
Yeah, that's...
That's pretty good.
So now you lean into calling Michael Rappaport a cocksucker.
Right.
You chose your path, bro.
You got the Space Jam 2 trailer coming out. I'm gonna do my thing now.
Yeah, cool, LeBron. Watch me take over the media cycle. You pale, pasty bitch.
I still think Durant's sensitive, but I can see where a lot of it could be staged on some level, you know?
That's what I think. I just think like you're not sensitive to like a guy. I don't know. The burner account thing is weird because the shit he was saying was crazy.
Man. He was defending himself with a burner account.
And shitting on Russ and fucking
That's
Scotty
fucking weird,
Brooks.
man. You're a weird guy.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. But it's all right. It's one of the best basketball players to ever walk the earth, all right?
Ever.
You're not going to be a normal dude. None of these guys are normal guys. When you're like, I don't know, man. I get a lot of leeway when you're superhuman. Like, you're literally, like, if you're that much better than everybody else in the world at something, you're allowed your little kooks, as long as you're not harming nobody. And I don't think he harmed anybody other than... He literally came out, KD said, I'm sorry that you guys saw that. He didn't say sorry for saying it. He's like, you weren't supposed to see that shit.
That's true.
Because Rappaport's a fucking bitch. And he...
That's a lot posting the DMs. But
Yeah, that's stupid. You think KD's going to hurt your wife? What the fuck are you talking about?
no.
Crazy.
In his podcast rebuttal, he said if he's sitting courtside and KD walks by, he's going to punch him because he's going to feel scared, threatened.
But you saw the... Yeah, it's not real.
That's not
it's
real.
not real.
That's not
He's
real.
just joking. There's no... But I think it's all... There's something here happening. Imagine Space Jam comes out and then fucking KD and Michael Rappaport got a movie. And then they're cops.
Ooh.
They're buddy cops. Foul mouth. They're making Bad Boys 4, bro, with KD and Michael Rappaport.
Thing 4 for the thing 4.
Okay, we'll keep this short, and this is just, again, because there's not a lot going on, but we wanted to give a plug here.
But also, I don't think people know who we are and what we do.
Right.
Well, the people that know, but...
Yeah, the people who listen to this podcast, God bless you and thank you for listening.
Thank you.
And for those of you who know, and as Nick said, most probably don't, so we work together under a label called Comedy Records. First comedy record label in Canada, started 10 years ago, put out albums, doing live shows, and other stuff. And I guess the one reason, me personally, I wanted to bring it up is because I feel like this audience listening to us right now would appreciate, if you're a fan of comedy, you would appreciate Comedy Records. Because I think the best way to explain it really is we know and are well aware of how Canadian comedy is perceived in this country outside of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when a show comes on TV and you're like, oh, that's Canadian. And you can just, it's that thing where you grow up in this country and you see stuff on TV and you're like, oh, that's Canadian. We know that's a thing. And I think the easiest way I can explain what we're doing with Comedy Records and what we do is the way comedy is presented in Canada is much like the way they present hockey. And we, Comedy Records, are basketball.
Yeah. That's actually a great way to put it.
So if you understand what I mean by that analogy, that's us. So
Yeah.
I would just say if you're into comedy, it's obviously comedy. It's not the big end of the world. Like, we're not saving lives or anything. It's not that important. ComedyRecords.ca, check it out. And when the world opens up, come check out a show.
And this isn't like, I'll say because you won't, because you're humble. I don't need to be humble. This isn't like a rinky-dink fucking label. This is the biggest label, comedy label in Canada that Barry started.
Okay, that's nice. Thanks.
that stood on a chair, shit-faced, and gave a speech to all of us when it first started.
Yeah, I forgot about
And look at us now, man.
that. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's right.
That's the greatest.
That was holy shit. So for the last few episodes of the season, at the end of the episode, we're gonna play a clip from albums we've dropped with comedians we work with, and it's gonna be like after the episode. So if you stick around, you can hear it. If you don't, that's cool too.
It's all good, too.
But,
I know some people listen to podcasts, they skip the full intro.
Yeah.
Found that out. Didn't like that when I read that comment.
That intro is getting some comments.
Yeah.
Again, that's Monty Scott. He's been like Nick with Comedy Records. We've been together since day one. His album was up for a Juno a couple years ago. That's a whole other fucking.
Oh, let's not talk about the Junos.
That's a whole other thing. But whatever. End of the podcast. If you want to stick around for a couple of seconds, we'll play some shit to check out. But
And yeah,
otherwise-
we're gonna tack it on for the every episode. You can have a little sneak peek at one of the comics on the roster,
yeah.
or just mine every fucking week.
It's Nick's
Bully, you're gonna play my whole goddamn album for the rest of this goddamn thing.
Nick's full album on repeat at the end of every episode for the rest of the season.
And if you didn't like the goddamn hockey basketball reference, Barry is Birdman from Cash Money Records.
Okay.
And I'm Lil Wayne, and I'm gonna have to sue him in 15 years to release my fucking project. Drop the album, Barry.
Think five.
Now the important shit. This place, again, highly recommended. Many tweets, posts, people DMing me on Instagram. Don't even follow me. Somehow
Yeah.
found the chicken post. Boom. A woman named Sasha hit me up last week. How is Chen not on this list? Because I posted the
Well, Sasha,
rank. Well, guess what? We hit it. Okay. And you're right, Sasha.
whew.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is extremely good. Queen West, right by the Drake. And where to begin? It's awesome.
Nice brioche bun.
Very close to PG Clucks.
Very close. Yeah. You
Okay.
mean location-wise?
Yeah.
Hop, skip, and a jump from
Yeah,
PG
yeah.
Clucks.
Mm-hmm.
That will. That's the battle that I get to watch going
Turf Wars now.
down. Yep. Them and the weed stores. That's what's happening on Queen West.
That is all the Queen West is. I mean, I don't know. It was amazing.
It was really good. It was the chicken itself, the batter reminded me of like taste-wise of KFC actually. Like
Whoa, what?
the spices. Yeah, man.
Whoa.
It's very similar, dude.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is those? It's good. It's just not it don't feel good in your stomach. Like Chen's is.
I feel good now, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I got
saying
you.
that's the difference between
It's like the healthier version.
quality
Interesting.
chicken
Yes.
and quality herbs and spices.
Yes. It's amazing. I can definitely recommend it. I mean, we recommend everyone that's on the list so far, but this.
Does it knock off Heartbreak Chef?
No.
No, it does not.
It does not break up. I think we got to go up first.
Okay, my bad.
Okay.
Well, fucking ruin the whole segment.
No. I mean, if it was going to beat Heartbreak Chef, we would have talked about it off the top because it would have blown our fucking minds.
Right, correct.
So, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Okay, so right now in at 6 is Rudy's. It's better than Rudy's.
Yes.
I don't want to say better. It's harsh. You know, we're all trying to get through this
I explained
pandemic.
this last time. Like Rudy's it's not on the same level.
Right, okay.
It's just not.
Did you prefer it more than Tokyo hot fried chicken?
I did.
Okay, I agree with that. Dirty Bird.
I did. I enjoyed it more than Dirty Bird. Yes.
I agree. Although I did like the waffles.
The waffles are great. It's not enough.
No, it's not enough to put it up in the top 3. Chica's chicken.
God damn it, that shit was good.
Now it's a battle. Now it's a thing.
Oh, I don't know if it was better than Cheeks Chicken.
PG Clucks.
I don't think it was better than PG.
Okay, all right. So Heartbreak and PG are stuck at 1-2. We're at number 3. Does it?
Does it edge out Chica's?
Fuck, man.
I don't know, dude. Because Chica's I was ready to shit on just because of the toast.
Because
and
the
it was
toast
so
was
good.
so perfect.
Yeah, that dude, that's what I'm saying.
I For me, I think it's gonna go in just below Chica's.
Chica's?
I think.
Just Chica's innovation. When I say innovation, I understand. I'm being a dickhead. I know.
The toast was phenomenal, though, and the presentation of Chica's in the box cut perfectly. Like I felt like I was.
And you were not happy with the presentation. Not happy, but you noticed.
Well, mine was kind of sloppy when I opened the box.
And that was just a walk across the street. That wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't jogging
far at
around
all.
with this thing.
No.
So
You weren't like an Uber
no,
guy that walks your burger for 4 blocks.
no, that was not me. So, oh man, yeah, I would have to say, Chen's coming in at number 4 for me.
I'm comfortable with that.
Again, it's amazing. Definitely recommend. And did you say there's more than one location now, though, or is that's just the?
No, I think there might be, unless the other one, because they moved here or they opened another one. I'm not sure.
Okay, so Chen's coming in at number 4. So the updated rankings. Let's make sure you're cool with this. I think we're both good with this. Number 1, Heartbreak Chef. 2, PG Clucks. Well, actually, we had 2A and 2B. PG Clucks, Chica's Chicken. Which I'm still kind of okay with.
I think that's the move, man. It's 1, 2, and 3 then.
Yeah, okay. And then 3 is Chen. 4, Dirty Bird. Tokyo Hot Chicken is 5. Rudy 6.
That's the list, man.
Okay.
And it's very hard to do the work that we're doing.
It is. It's not easy.
It's not easy to rank these things.
No. So.
But one thing we do know for sure is Heartbreak Chef is not to be fucked with at all.
No, I don't think so either.
We're dwindling down the list, Barry. We're running out. It might be.
It's almost open season.
Yeah.
Like anything goes, and then now it's like, what you got? Because what's the jalapeno one you wanted to
Jalapeno
do?
honey, man. PG Clucks might. We got to see what Heartbreak Chef's doing. Yeah. I know he's got another one.
Heartbreak Chef's got the pineapple jerk one.
Oh, fucking
Are
Christ.
you fucking kidding me? If there are any more chicken sandwiches we should be considering in the traditional chicken sandwich category, non-spicy category, hit us up. Let us know.
This is it. Yeah, going once, going.
Because then otherwise,
how do we decide this next week then?
I think next week is just a fucking free for all for the rest of the season.
Okay. No, we go to spicy. We go to fucking spicy, right?
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what are we doing, like a whole spicy and then a free for all? Because like to me, it was going to be like anything goes. Like it could be spicy, could be because like is the jalapeno honey spicy?
Yeah, jalapeno honey. Jalapenos, man.
Right. But then the honey, I didn't know.
That's the idea. That's the whole fucking point, Barry.
Okay, all right. Spicy it is then. It's not a free. Okay, spicy.
Or hear me out.
Yeah.
If when you hear this and you do not hit us up with something that we have not tried yet, right? Your goal should be to try to dethrone Heartbreak Chef.
Yeah.
With whatever chicken sandwich you can find in the city, reasonable distance of downtown Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If we do not hear back by this time next week, recording time next week,
yep,
we are gonna pit these guys, the top 5, because Rudy's not making the next. Rudy's only got one chicken sandwich, so they're fucking out of here.
Okay.
I'll buy a burger and we'll eat that instead. It's we re-rank them with their other sandwiches.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like we got to try the other one with Heartbreak, but we also have to try the other one from PG Clucks.
So we're going back to the other 5, and then we're seeing what you got.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's
we're doing an in-depth ranking of the 5 best chicken spots that we have had.
Okay. Now
and
on
we will
something.
get to the fucking bottom for real.
I like that.
And
I like that a lot.
Asshole will explode.
Yeah. Well, listen. The sacrifices we're willing to make for this podcast. That's great. I'm in. That's perfect. That's a good idea. So we need to be hit up by, let's say, Monday.
Yes.
For another spot to be considered. Otherwise, we're going back these next 5 and we're getting their other shit on the menu.
Yeah, we're going Royal Rumble between the top 5.
Holy Lord. I like that a lot. Let us know. Hit us up on Twitter.
And next year, we'll dive into a little tuna melt action. And I hope to God next year goes a lot better where we don't have to talk about chicken for...
Let's see. Oh, real quick, by the way, shout out to Jeff at Whoa Jeff. he made us a talking chicken logo.
Fire. Thanks, Jeff.
We retweeted it. Thank you very much, Jeff. That is, it looks very good. Like the man's a graphic designer of some kind, and the chicken sandwich looks edible. So
Fantastic work. That made my day, man. It really did. I
Yeah.
love shit like that.
thanks, Jeff. That was dope. Really appreciate
You're
it.
listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Thing 7? Not yet. No. Only 6.
Twitter questions. Thank you to everybody who hit us up on Twitter. Appreciate the questions. Got some good ones again. First question goes to Bianca.
Shout out Bianca. You goddamn lunatic.
She also, I tweeted about Kyle Kuzma's blonde hair.
Yeah, I immediately had to say yuck on that. I was
Yeah,
like,
and-
no.
Yeah,
I'm not letting this tweet stand by itself.
That was me. And Bianca said, Nick, that's not, she thought you were the one who tweeted it. It's an easy mistake, Bianca, because a lot of people think Kyle Kuzma's blonde hair looks great. So
No. I think Bianca knew what was up. She knew. She told me I was wrong. Like she agrees with you about Kuzma, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's how I read it.
Oh, I thought you tweeted it.
No, I think she was saying like, Nick,
Oh,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Because then Sean Conrad tweeted below her, yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, that was the one that Sean confused me with that tweet. I was
Listen,
like, I don't know.
We're both easily confused.
I was like, do
guys.
you not-
You gotta dumb it down.
Do
for us.
people not know who the difference between me and you? That's what I was like. We're not doing a good job here on the intro of this podcast for 8 years.
Okay. Oh well, if she's on my side,
I don't know. Bianca, tweet us when you hear this shit.
even more of a shout out, Bianca. Regardless.
But if you're on Barry's side, you're wrong. That's all. That's all I gotta tell you. Kyle Kuzma's hair is the same as the dog in your picture. This can't be good.
Whoa,
Got the same hair as the dog.
cute dog.
It's a beautiful dog. It's a dog though.
Is it too early to buy a Gary Trent Jr. jersey? No,
Not at all, no.
I don't think that's an overreaction.
I don't think the Raptors are letting that guy walk away for nothing. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we're going to have 55 new jerseys next year. So maybe you want to wait around if you don't like any of them this year. But I will say my next jersey, speaking of, I thought about this. I'm getting an OG jersey next, man. 100%.
He's stupid good, man. He is stupid good. Love that man. It's a great jersey too.
Yeah.
Everything about him's great.
But I think I'm waiting till next year, till the
Are you gonna get? What do you know? What style you're gonna get?
of jersey.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm
You're
waiting
gonna wait
till
till next
the new
year's
jerseys.
jerseys.
Yeah,
I
because they're
gotcha.
gonna bring back the purples,
Mm.
and I'm always will buy a retro jersey every fucking time it comes.
They do look nice.
They're the best.
Wyatt Mitchell. If the Raptors were forced to relocate to a new city for a season in the future, but that city was also in Canada, what would you pick? This must be outside the GTA. Yes, I'd rather discuss this and Gary Trent Jr.'s clutch game winner.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's a good question. Hey, man, I'd love to see a team in Hamilton.
Ugh.
I'm not going to lie. We almost got an NHL squad once. That didn't happen.
That's
But Hamilton's still pretty close to Toronto. So
Yeah, that's,
Halifax would be pretty dope.
Yeah, you're giving real answers. I'm not. Halifax would be to be real. Yeah, Halifax would. I mean, Vancouver would be fucking amazing. Too,
Vancouver, again,
they got fucked.
criminal what happened to those fans in that franchise. But so yeah, of course Vancouver should get a team, but yeah, Halifax would be pretty
Halifax
fun.
would be amazing. East Coast would be amazing, man.
Anywhere out east, really, it's good.
I'm going north.
Okay, all right.
I'm going up the Serpent River, right between right between Sault Ste. Marie and Sudbury, buddy. Quite the drive. Done it. Fucking been up there a few times. Literally always thought I was gonna die. Go fucking play a couple games out there, bro.
Serpent
River, yeah, and they have all the I went with a buddy, Jordan Foisey, when we went to Sault Ste. Marie. We passed it, and there's like a famous author. I don't know how famous they are, but you know how you could just buy a fucking billboard.
Sure.
There's all these billboards of some novelist that has written series about aliens living up north. So,
Whoa.
like, frozen under the ice and stuff, and there's like little aliens on the just outside the reserve, right?
That's some good marketing. I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Serpent River, baby. It's beautiful.
Huge. All right.
A bear will eat your fucking face, but god damn it, it's gorgeous.
Chef Trebs, that's his name. Is Malachi, OG, and Gary potentially a better young core for Raptor Nation, all caps, than Fred, Pascal, and OG. I mean, at the moment, no, it's not even close, obviously.
No.
It won't be close next year.
But what I'm confused is, like, they're all our core, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or
but
is he just
if
saying
you're gonna-
just...
If it's going to be your big three.
kind of fucking ESPN goddamn question is this shit?
No, yeah. I love Fred and Pascal enough to consider...
Can I just quickly say something about Pascal Siakam?
Sure.
He is underrated by this fan base now.
At this point, yes, he is.
It's crazy. The amount of shit that guy has to do for this team every night it's fucking nuts.
He gets singled out for a lot.
Yeah, that's why he fucking flipped Nick Nurse's guitar.
He's also making $33 million a year. No one else. So
shit.
you're going to get some... But
But
no,
he doesn't complain about it.
No, it's
just fought Nick Nurse once. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep that shit behind closed doors, bro.
Yeah, no, it is bullshit. He's definitely underrated. He's amazing. I love him.
How good this guy got at fucking passing, at just making plays out of the paint is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I love that dude. So happy. So happy. Fuck this season.
It is. It's just a lot of dark shit around this season. There's a cloud or something. Chef Trebs also followed up. Since Osmos has a norm-sized hole in their marketing campaign, should they try to recruit GTJ or should they go after a different local food chain? Or should he go after a different local food chain? Buddy, fucking Heartbreak Chef is sitting and waiting.
Yeah, you need that kind of sauce.
Let's go.
Gary Trent Jr. is too cool for Osmos, man. He's just too fucking cool. He's not going to...
He ain't doing no peanut butter and jam commercial.
No. He's gonna be fucking ripped high on the Drake hotel patio. I know it. Drinking $17 cocktails.
Yeah. The NBA guy is Eric. Is Eric Flynn a psychopath?
Well, we're gonna keep reading these things, and you guys can decide for yourselves. But.
Yeah, I'd say he's getting there. Cocoon Man, just do your jobs and talk about chicken sandwiches. Fair enough. Fair enough, sir.
Shout out to Cocoon Man. Real talk.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. Chris Malner. Shout out to Chris. How do we get Eric Flynn on Twitter?
Guys, I'm telling you, be careful what you wish for.
I'm not getting back on Facebook, but I need to be involved with all caps Raptor Nation.
Yeah, it's all fun and games when it's about Raptors Nation, but when it's about Jesus and women, there's a big fucking problem with this dude.
Dude, there's a lot in that post. There's too much to dissect.
Go back and listen to what I said. He wrote all that. And
on a Facebook post.
Yeah, and the screaming is I'm just reading it as he wrote it. I'm not adding nothing
it's
to
his
shit.
emphasis. It's not yours.
Yeah, not mine. No.
Yeah.
Would never speak for another man like that.
Swartco. Has GTG already earned a lifetime contract? He's getting there, man.
Love that kid, man.
I've already started thinking about his statue, so we'll see how that goes. Mike Mass. Shout out to Mike. This is GTJ's team now. Change my mind. The way he took that 3 at the end of the Wizards game where he was just literally like, fuck all of you guys.
Yeah.
This is my team now.
Can't argue.
Dude,
Can't argue with the play and the results.
Dude, I was just like the balls that just like the guy's been here for 4 games.
Kid's
And he's
22
like,
years old.
Nope, I got it.
No need, Pascal. Face palmed him away. Get the fuck out of here. I got this.
Yeah.
You know who my dad is?
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's we need exciting things. Like OG fucking sidewalk slamming Dennis Schroeder. I love it. It's great. He should have put him in a fucking sharpshooter after.
Dude,
Little victories, man. That's all we need. Throw a grown man like a baby. That's a win for us. I don't care if we lost by how.
All right. Marcello, our boy Marcello, goes, what a great pod. We're tanking and you guys are mostly talking about chicken joints in Toronto right now. I live in Ricef. Is that how you say it? Recife? Somewhere. It's in Brazil.
In Brazil, yeah.
He's in Brazil and still can't miss an episode. Shout out to you, Marcello. Thank you for listening, buddy. Daniel. Is Eric Flynn the most underrated member of the Raptors organization? He's getting a lot of recognition. He's popular on Twitter. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I see that name, Eric Flynn, quite a bit.
Raptor Nation.
Sean Conrad, do you like it when Siakam screams when he tries layups, whether there's a contact or not? You tweeted that earlier. He's doing that a lot lately.
I tweeted that
It's a very distinctive.
him and Boucher got the most distinctive. It's very shrill, high pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's not gonna go away. It's like built into their fucking DNA now. So
Yeah.
get used to it, man. Or Pascal's gonna stop driving.
Oh, touche. This one's going out to, or this question comes from LC. Bored girl gets paid.
Hey.
Not bad at all. If the Raptors don't make the playoffs, how do you think you'll spend that time instead? How will Eric Flynn spend his time? What do fans have to look forward to for the rest of the season and beyond?
Oh, I think it's clear Eric Flynn will be praying to something or some.
He'll be
in
posting
church.
shit.
We'll know what he's doing.
Yeah, we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
What'll we do? I don't know. Hopefully be able to go outside somewhere. Like
Same thing I do every day. Smoke fucking weed and sit down. Try not to kill my grandma.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the weather's getting nice, so it's nice to be able to go outside.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to try to play basketball again this summer. That's what
I would love to.
my goal is.
I would
See how
love
the knees hold up.
Aspiring Hex Girls. I know you guys mentioned that we don't need Leo on the broadcast team anymore. Okay, well, let's.
I don't think we said that.
I mean, we said we'd
We
rather.
said
have,
yeah.
we said we'd rather have
Key nurse.
Kia Nurse. But do we remember when he almost lost his life to a falling light that narrowly missed his head in janky ass Oracle Arena during the championship run? Does that change your opinion? That was
Terrifying.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like Leo Rowden's legit almost died on the broadcast.
Yeah.
He was almost killed.
And thank God he didn't, because you know how many fucking, like, we have to dedicate the championship to Leo. I'm so happy, dude, that he didn't die. I'd have been terrible for years. We were like in memory of Leo Rowden's.
Yes.
This would have been his 10,000th game. Leo.
Yeah. Yeah. No, glad he didn't die for those reasons and just, you know what.
Yeah, can I make it clear that I don't want anyone to die?
Yeah, no, but I mean, that reason as much as any other reason.
Yeah.
For sure. Your justification was as valid as anything I'm thinking.
Yeah, Leo seems like a good dude. I just don't like when he talks about basketball sometimes. That's all.
We get it. You know? He's been around. We get it. He made the NBA as a Canadian back in the day when no one else was. Got it. We
know.
get it.
Yep. Syracuse, we get it.
Yes. Would I rather have Kia Nurse? 100% yes.
Yeah.
100% I would.
Yeah, I would have taken that light for Kia. You know what I mean? I would have dove in front of that shit for Kia Nurse.
Yeah. Enterprise. I've finally given in to the propaganda. We need to do whatever it takes to win another championship. It's not to fade for Cade. It's to give in for Eric Flynn. These are both hashtags, by the way. It's not a hashtag fade for Cade. It's hashtag give in for Eric Flynn, because we need that man to yank the mic away from his side mid-speech at the parade and discuss Raptor Nation. Holy shit, imagine Eric Flynn at a championship parade. That guy's getting his own bus.
Yeah, he's going to be in the Pope Mobile.
Eric Sorensen, Boucher doing his thing, splashing and blocking threes. Though he's undersized, getting trampled by opposing bigs, he converted this into a Mary frickin' Browns deal. Do you think he's doing this as a big FU to Senu Bears? If so, can we create a revenge award in his name?
Sandy Bears is fucking terrible.
It's horrible.
Shout out to good
Horrible.
on him for moving
But
up.
I like where Eric's mind is at there. I like where he's like, you know what? Fuck you, Senu Bear. I'm in the big leagues now. Mary Browns for life.
Hell yeah.
I like that. You know what? I'm with that, Eric. Good call. Michael G. Coffee. You ever notice that Len appears to be much better than Baines? And what the fuck? Why does Caruso love him so much? Also, who makes a better chicken sandwich between the two of you master chefs?
Oh, I guarantee me. I literally was at your house when you learned how to make rice one day. You're like, it's a game changer. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Barry.
Yeah, I actually last night during the game, during the second half, because I was losing my mind, made egg salad for the first time. I was like, I can't sit through this. So I while watching the game, made egg salad. You know what? I did a pretty good job. I got to say.
Good for you, man. What did you do there? What are you going to give the audience a glimpse of how fucking terrible of a job you did?
I
You
mean,
just put eggs and mayonnaise and mix that up, put it on bread?
it was great. I had it for lunch today. It was really good. So, give me a couple more years. That chicken's not...
This was Eric Coffee? No, this is Michael Coffee.
Michael Coffee, yeah.
Michael, just listen to how enamored Barry is about the Chica Chicken's toast, okay? That's all we need to do.
Dude.
He's fucking blown away over a piece of bread.
I have never had toast cooked that perfectly, ever.
See what I'm saying?
Ever.
See, don't ever ask that
And
question
that
again,
sounds
Michael.
insane, but it's the truth.
And by the way, that was the deal, right? After the end of I'm going to make a chicken sandwich.
Really?
For you, yeah, for us.
Holy shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
That's I told you this. I'm gonna do it. I'm just scared. I have a deep fear of deep frying things, but don't worry, I'm gonna figure it out. My air fried this bitch.
Yeah, oil's scary. My
terrifying.
girlfriend burned down her mom's kitchen.
Yeah, and you guys had just started dating, and you made it through.
It was a month or two in, and she had me over. She was with her at her mom's place at the time, and her mom had just retired, and it was on her dream vacation in Africa, like biggest moment of her life. And
Going
my
on
girlfriend
safari.
burned down her fucking kitchen with an oil fire.
Hey man, if your relationship survives arson, you're fucking. It's going
Great.
good.
Reggie Santos. Can we put Baines and Ford under the same category as the two most hated men in Toronto? Because I do. I mean,
No, we can't. We cannot.
Aaron Baines is nowhere close to Doug Ford. Doug Ford is,
Literally has killed thousands of people.
yeah, he's terrible. He's a terrible human being, and fuck anyone that supports him.
Yeah. The real scary thing is there was enough people that elected him, and that's what's really scary. Maybe take back that Serpent River. Don't go up there.
Final question goes to Post Martinista.
Post Martinista.
All-time Raptor wrestling team: Arujo, Oakley, OG, Oliver Miller, and Gary Trent Sr. That all sounds actually pretty good. Those guys, Gary Trent Sr. was terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's.
I think when Keon Clark gets out of jail, I think he'll have something to say about this list.
Arujo does look like a big fat like high school wrestler, so I could see that. Oakley Wolf, we all know, just straight up fuck people up. Oliver Miller, also terrifying.
Yeah.
He I believe pistol whipped someone at a barbecue.
Fire. At least he didn't shoot him. I respect that.
Yeah, and then OG, I mean, we saw against the Lakers, he's clearly got a couple moves.
Dude, he's black belt in judo minimum. That was fucking incredible.
That's it. Thanks to everybody who hit us up. Some good questions there. We appreciate you all taking the time. So again, most importantly, let us know if we're missing any more chicken joints.
You got till Monday.
Got till Monday. Hit us up on Twitter. Otherwise, we're going deep in the menu in the top 5.
Might get some sides.
Yeah, I mean, why not? What are we doing here? I think that's it. Let's go Raptors.
Raptor Nation. Amen.
You stuck around. Thanks for sticking around. That's great. So the comedian we're going to feature this week is one of our very good friends. He's also one of the best comedians in the country. I can say that with no hyperbole. He's a good friend of ours, Arthur Simeon. Hit him up on Twitter at Arthur Simeon, Instagram as well. And this clip comes from his album, The Blackest Panther, that is available on vinyl.
Yeah, get the vinyl.
That is available at arthursimeon.com or comedyrecords.ca if you collect vinyl. Either way, this guy's he's a beast.
And the vinyl's sick, by the way. It's not no bullshit vinyl. The vinyl,
Yeah, it's nice.
it's purple, and
Nice.
the artwork is amazing.
Yeah, Sean McPherson did the artwork. He's a Toronto artist. Purple vinyl. It's absolute fire. Comedyrecords.ca if you want that, or arthursimeon.com. Either way, all the money goes to Arthur, so it's not a shameless plug. I don't feel fucking bad doing this. And also, just so you know, he's also takes the chicken extremely seriously, to the point where we text our buddies after we've all had Heartbreak Chef, and within 24 hours, Arthur went, had Heartbreak Chef, and called me to give me a full report. So
I sent him a text about Mary Brown's new snack menu, and literally 2 hours later, he took a picture inside the store. That's how dedicated this man is. One of the fucking funniest dudes of all time, man.
So yeah, thank you for sticking around to check this out. But here is Arthur Simeon on Talking Raptors.
So I left my family behind. I moved to Canada and I do stand up for a living, which is an amazing job to have. I get to travel this wonderful country. And one of my favorite places to go is the east coast of Canada. Anytime you have a chance, especially in the summer, please don't go there in the winter, but in the summer, the east coast of Canada is beautiful. If you get a chance and you haven't been, please go and check it out. And every time you go to the east coast and you talk to someone who lives out here in Ontario, tell them, hey, I'm gonna go out to the east coast. They're like, oh my goodness. When you get there, the first thing you do is go try some seafood. It's always fresh, it's always amazing. But here's the problem. I've been allergic to seafood my whole life. So I'm always a disappointment. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm allergic. So they're like, you're a disappointment, right? But I went there. My latest trip was a couple of months ago out to the East Coast, and I was like, you know what? I've lived a good life. My friends are always telling me I need some more adventure in my life. I don't want to be the loser that dies in the nuclear war that's coming, never having tasted seafood. So I went out there I with some friends to eat, and I was like, you know what? So I picked a restaurant that was next to a hospital, and beautiful seafood restaurant. And I sat down, I ordered some scallops to start. They came bacon wrapped. I'm like, you're speaking my language, okay? I bit into one of those, oh my goodness, right? Most delicious thing I've ever tasted. I can't believe nature has been hiding this whole time. Ordered some lobster and some shrimp, went to town on all the seafood I could eat. I was like, you know what? If this is my last meal, it was worth it. I stood up, I excused myself, and I walked to the hospital. I walked into the emergency room. They were like, how can we help you? I'm like, no, it's about to happen. Don't worry about it. I sat down and I waited. 30 minutes go by, nothing happens. 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. I'm now in my third hour. I'm like, you know what? So I walk over to a nurse. I'm like, excuse me, you seem like a science person. How much time does a human being have who has a severe seafood allergy? How much time do they have to live, you know, after they've eaten all the seafood in the world? Because if I have some more time, I'll go catch a movie or something. Watch Black Panther for the 10th time. And she looks at me and she's like, well, if you had a severe seafood allergy, it would have manifested itself by now because you've been here for close to 3 hours. And I was like, okay, what does manifested mean? So she explained, turns out I'm not allergic to seafood at all. Yeah. And it took me 32 years to find out, and I was so angry, but also so impressed because it's amazing parenting, and I'll tell you why. For those of you who are listening, if you don't listen, it doesn't matter. I told you guys I was born and raised in Kampala, Uganda. For those of you who don't know your geography, Uganda is a landlocked country, which means we have no access to the ocean, which means seafood is very expensive because it has to be flown into the country, which also means when I was a baby, my parents looked at me and they were like, ooh, this is gonna be a food person, okay? This is gonna be a greedy ass baby. We need to take some things off the menu immediately, or we will go bankrupt, okay? As soon as I walking around asking for solid food, they were like, you're allergic to seafood. I was like, okay. Rice and water it is. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I just had a bunch of seafood, and this actress went into overdrive. Oh. She's like, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm on my way to you right now. I'm on the way to the airport. I'm like, that's a lie, okay? We're 10 seconds into the conversation. There's no way you packed your bags that easily. She's like, I hope you have someone you trust around you, but I'll be with you in no time. That's another lie, okay? It takes at least 33 hours between flight time and transit to get to me, okay? And she's going on and on. I'm like, Mom, it was 3 days ago. I'm fine. And there was silence. And then she goes, oh, maybe you outgrew the allergy. I was like, oh, this maniac is sticking to her story. What a lunatic. Cokeheads, am I right? You can't. My mom hates that joke. She's like, please don't tell people I do drugs. I'm like, Mom, no one cares about you. Don't worry about it.